He comes over and gives you a hug.
I didn't mean it that way.
Oh. You're so happy Doc Fulton he hasn't hugged you. You're still not recovered from the last time somebody violated you. Anyway, he says, okay, the MCC, right? You guys know about the MCC, right?
Yeah.
That's right.
Yes.
It's yeah. They go under the thing of a cable company, you know, that they drive around in cable company van and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's America Cable Company, MCC. He says they got a problem and they requested help from our studio. Our studio, the exec lady, she talked to me. I talked to you. They were picking up Gao Xingyai's body. He was a famous Chinese actor, and we're on their way back to their base when their truck got jacked. SUV pulled out in front, NAR pulled out in behind. Guys got out, they're all wearing suits and those fucking hoods with the holes in the eyes and the mouth. And they had guns. They forced the guys to get out and they took the corpse, they took the head, they drove off. This has now happened a couple of different times, right? So they asked for assistance. You know, the studio, they're worried that they're going to get blackmailed by this. And the studio wants this handled discreetly. And I said, if there's anybody who has discretion, it's you guys, right?
Yes, we are very discreet. Yes, yes.
Exactly. That's what I want to hear. I knew you were the girl. Yeah. So, you know, I don't know what you want to do or how you want to handle it, but I'm totally leaving it up to you. Here's a phone number for the supervisor. I've instructed him to, you know, anything you guys need, they will try to provide. But this is building bridges, because these are the guys that when you need something to go away and not be your problem, they come, they take it, they drive off, right?
Mm.
You know, so you know, whatever you need.
Why would people be checking bodies?
I have no idea. It's just, you know, in this town, Alex, he comes over and puts a hand on your shoulder in a fatherly way. There's a lot of sick people in here. There's a lot of fucking sickos. And I'm thinking that maybe they're using them for the sick, twisted purposes, Alex.
I hide my skinning knife.
Take a card, Jana.
When you mentioned there's some weird people in this town, I look from Jana first to myself, back to Jana.
He nods and he goes, so yeah, the sickos. I don't know. But eventually they're going to probably have you do a ride along. But, you know, you got like an hour or maybe two before the ride along thing. But, you know, if you need any of the information, you call this guy. I don't know what you would need. Otherwise, hold on, man. He checks. 2 hours. 2 hours. Then the van will pull up here and you can tell them what you want to do. Okay?
Okay.
So just so I know, in 2 hours, the guys are going to come here with a van and we're going to go with them and do a ride along.
You could. Or you just talk to them. You could ride along with them. You could take your own car. You could just walk around. You could play dead if you want. Whatever you want to. Yeah, whatever you want to do.
Who wants to play dead?
I don't want to play dead. He says, okay. Is there anything else you need from me? I'm still working. I've got something coming up. We're going to do tomorrow. We got a casting show. It's going to be with another studio and us. Our studio is called Tree Lock. Okay. But we're gonna you know, be doing a little casting. Maybe some will come of it, maybe nothing. But I wanted to let you know. Try not to get too fucked up tonight, because, you know, work tomorrow, right? Work. He says. Yeah. And I apologize in advance. The show is not the greatest thing, but, you know, it will allow you to to show your range as actors. It's a musical, okay?
Oh no.
Oh yeah. I know. But we'll get through it. We'll get through it because I'm working on something big. Handy. We're working on Handy, okay? You're gonna love it. Handy. It's a science fiction show for television. Yeah.
Ooh, I want
I'm working
that.
on this. I'm working on it.
Okay.
But we're gonna try out this musical thing because it's a short run. We'll get you through it and it'll show your range.
Yeah. Okay, you already told us.
Is Handy a science fiction show about a guy with powers in his hand?
I don't know. I don't know that much about it. It's on the QT. It's on the QT, but I do know the director. The director is a pain in the ass.
Mhm.
It's McCall. Okay?
Mm.
Yeah. Of course, he doesn't call himself McCall. No. He can't be a fucking normal person. No.
What does he call himself then?
He calls himself something different. Why? Because he's a fucking pain in the ass. I don't know what he calls himself. He thinks he's a Zulu or something. He calls a Zulu.
A Zulu?
That's right. But I don't think he's a fucking Zulu. Okay.
As in a Zulu warrior?
Yeah.
Or
Well, I don't think all the Zulus were necessarily warriors.
No.
I could be wrong in this. I'm not a Zulu expert. I'm sure they had non-warriors as well,
I'm sure they did as well.
but I'm not sure.
So the supervisor that you told us to call that can give us stuff that
Well,
we
he
need.
can give you any information. He's just a voice on the phone, but then the van will pull up and stuff. Unless you got something else you want to do, that's on you. You guys are the experts in whatever you're doing here. He's already coming up with ideas. He says, pointing at Kinley. I don't know.
Yeah, you are worthless. We know.
What?
It's okay.
Don't treat me like I have been your agent since before. Who got you your first show? Who?
Not you.
It was me. You came to me.
I don't remember that.
You got to lay off the booze. You can't drink so much. You get this.
I didn't drink whole day. I was learning.
Look. You normally do the trailer park drunk thing. I can understand. Oh my God! I gotta go now. I gotta go.
Yes, go. Bye.
You people are my sugar now. All right. He heads out.
Okay. Do you want to do a ride along?
There's a knock at the door.
I do like the faking.
He comes back in. He
Oh
says,
no!
Menzie. Menzie is what he calls himself. I knew it. And he leaves again.
I hated this guy.
That poor bastard. Shows her wearing his skin. She's playing the Buffalo Bill part. Oh God.
It puts the lotion on the skin.
Yes.
I'm gonna look up current events to see what's been going on with if it's been in the news about MCC being robbed at all.
Sure, give me a computer usage roll to make that go, and then give me a research roll to find out.
Bing. Got it both.
Not a fucking peep.
Okay. Just making sure. I didn't figure they would be, but you never know.
According to the research, though, you could call them to get your cable installed. They've got phone number and shit.
I thought we
In
have
fact,
cable.
You do, but I'm just saying that their phone number, the phone number is close to the one you have, but not quite the same. The last digit's different.
Gotcha. Just a different extension.
Yeah. So apparently they install cable and get rid of unwanted corpses.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
It's a conglomerate, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
I'll call the number.
All right. You hear, hello, this is Mr. Fricks.
Hi, this is James. I heard that you guys were having some troubles and wanted to know what was going on.
Did Bobcat?
Yes.
Okay. I'm with it. What would you like to know, sir? How can I help you to help me?
So, how many have gone missing?
3.
3.
Yes.
Do they have anything in common with each other, or just 3 of the things that happened because of what's been going on?
One took place 13 days ago at 12 minutes after midnight. One took place 3 days ago at 1:15 in the morning. One took place last night at 11:45. All the robberies, robberies. That's it. That's the spit. They were in the northeast part of the city, pretty obscure places. As you know, many of our cable installations take place in obscure, out-of-the-way places, sir.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
On the north side, you said, right?
Northeast side, sir.
So 12. Oh, yeah.
And the robbers were wearing balaclavas and had some sort of short rifle things, but they didn't fire, fortunately. And they only took cargo, not the vehicles, which are all low jacked.
Okay.
So the
Hello, I hear somebody talking on kind of away from you. Are they saying something? Is it a pretty girl? I can't tell.
I
hand the phone off.
Yeah, the cargo. Hey, hello.
Hello, how are you?
I'm great. The cargo, it was like different types of cargo. It wasn't like similar.
It was 3. They were similar cargoes.
Oh.
Unnamed similar cargoes. Yeah.
Okay. And was it like from the same like family of products?
No. Different products entirely.
Okay.
Different families of products. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. I give the phone back.
Hello? Am I still on the phone? Should I hang up? Oh,
no,
hello.
Really... Hi. And so you wanted us to do a ride along to see what we could find out?
Unless you've got a different idea. It's totally up to you.
I do have quite the idea. Since you are the ones that usually deal with the products, can you guys get a hold of a tracker to put onto the products? And we'll go for a ride along, see if we've learned anything there. Let them take the product. And then since there will be a tracker on said product, then we will wait, let them feel like they're safe, and then we will go track the product.
That's
when
great,
they're
except
looking for it.
Well, we don't have any trackers. Like, I like the rest of it.
I'll see what I can do. We'll get one and we'll see. We'll deal with that then. We got that end.
Great. Our guys will be by in another hour 45.
All right, sounds good.
What? Somebody said what? Dad? What? No. Prank call. He hangs up.
So we can just roll into town right quick and
oh yeah. Well, you could, but there is a major fucking problem.
What's that?
Well, you've got one car which is pretty fucked up, and the ledge of doom, which you may as well just fucking push the car off the cliff and see if it's still good enough to drive.
I got a great idea.
Oh.
Jim.
He's not around.
I look for, like, is there a call button anywhere?
You can call him on your phone.
I call him on the phone.
Yes, sir.
Can you drive the car to the end of the driveway for us?
I'm not very good at driving, sir. Would you like me to try anyway?
No, that's fine. We'll go crash it on our own.
Very good, sir.
What you could do is you could find me the person that designed this house so I can eliminate them at some point in the future. I'd appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
I hang up. Let's go.
No problem. You guys all get out, strap in, get ready for the airbags. Chris is making sure to keep his thumbs out of the way of where it will explode from the steering wheel.
Woohoo!
Oh my God, you pulled it off? Well, that's fucking odd. Wow. All right. Everybody's in such shock that they just sit there for a while. Unfortunately, you're the one driving. So that's kind of, they're doing their thing. Right. You guys drive off. Give me a navigation roll to just know where something is because you've been there in the future, etc.
No, that doesn't work.
He's just driving around. Well, yeah, kind of. He's just driving around.
Radio Shack, GPS, Radio Shack.
Radio Shack is actually closed because there's not enough nerds in the world.
They're still open. What are you talking about?
Are they? Oh,
yes.
Sure. Great. You guys go to Radio Shack. Radio Shack sends you to a spy store where you can pick up all the stuff to find your cheating spouse cheating, track his or her every movement, film them in flagrante delicto through a wide variety of mediums from small cameras to stuffed bears with camera eyes, etc.
Okay.
So yeah, there you pick up some trackers, stuff like that, and low, medium, or high quality.
High quality.
You discover there is a limit to your credit card. It gets rejected. $2,000? What? Rejected?
All right, I used my second credit card.
That's over its limit apparently, but.
And then I get medium. I get whatever quality I need for this job because
the high quality would be best, but it apparently is too much to put on just one credit card.
Right. That's why I'm going to use two.
Oh, fine. You split up the shit and it barely squeaks under your fucking limit. Ha ha, says Chris. No problem. You have your spy gear.
Excellent. One of you buy cameras that we can put around the van to see if we capture anything from these guys and whatever they say.
I look at Jana.
What? Okay.
You want me to buy demon boxes? No.
Oh, well, why don't you give me those plastic things that you have? You don't need them, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
I maxed out his credit cards next.
Done.
Excellent. And we take our gear and we go back to the house.
Okay. You have a lot of electronic shit.
Mm-hmm. Well, we have to wait for the van now so we can do our ride along.
It eventually shows up.
I look around to see if anyone is following the van already.
No.
No?
You don't see anybody, like, you don't see a fucking sedan with a bunch of guys in dark coats with hats and shit kind of pull. No. The van shows up. It says MCC cable on the side.
Mm-hmm.
There's a couple of very sturdy looking guys who look like they're used to picking up large amounts of kilos in unison several times a night. And they're happy to see you. And they say, we were told to, what do we do?
Where do you want me?
What do you mean?
Well, I'm going to be the dead body.
Come with me. They open up the back. There are several body bags in here. One of the guys says, hop on in and pull on whichever body bag you want, sir.
Right. I climb into a body bag and zip myself up.
Aha, says Matt.
Anyway, so
do you need
place the cameras, like one showing like what's happening in front, one that'll show whoever opens the door so we can see the back.
You do so. Give me an electronics roll to just make it all work. No problem. I
take it all, throw it out the window, and then stop on it.
Done.
I spend a pause. That's so dumb. I hate that.
No,
I
I
make
like
it.
that plan.
That was fucking
It's
great.
like me throwing it all out the window and stamping on it. I need a drink.
Does that succeed?
Yes, it does.
Thank God. Rolling a natural 100 is fucking awesome. I love it. Okay.
And we're gonna come with you for the ride along. Do you guys have extra jumpsuits?
There's not a lot of space. We could get one person up in the cab with us. Unless somebody else wanted to sit in the back. There's no windows or anything in the back, of course. He blinks at you. These are not the fucking brightest bulbs ever, Chris.
I'll sit in the back. Why don't you sit up front with these guys?
Okay.
They both smile at her. Like, yay. They don't know she carries her own skinning knife.
And then as I go around the back, I go, "You guys owe me dinner," and I get in.
They look fucking delighted.
I look at them coldly.
They both just stand there and smile at you like they've forgotten what they're supposed to be doing.
This will be a long ride.
I bang on the side of the van.
No problem. Right. Yeah, you're kind of sitting in like a knot seat, so it's super uncomfortable, Jana. And none of them even thinks to fucking, Anyway, you guys begin driving around. The only thing that happens on this night is you kind of get that weird feeling like there's some other actor somewhere nearby. The buzz, the quickening, whatever. But you kind of the guys just drive by it. And then later, the van makes numerous stops and they do pick up a couple of other bodies, but then also some guy jumps out in front of the van and goes, and turns out he's trying to buy cable from them. And so they fucking install cable in his home and collect some money.
Yeah.
And then they eventually, like, their shift is going to end and they offer to drop you guys back off at your place.
Okay.
They don't go into your driveway. They just drop you at the base so you can walk up there. They're like, that's a fucked up driveway. I'm not going in there.
Okay.
All right.
Will they come tomorrow?
Okay. They both nod and smile at you.
Don't do that.
They try to look sad.
I take all the electronics out just in case they bring another van.
Okay. Take a card, Chris. It may have happened.
All right, so I guess we kind of just chill and wait to the next night.
Alcohol.
Cut 2. Everybody wakes up at noon. Breakfast, or 1, maybe 2. Breakfast gets served. Jim apparently knows you guys. He gives like hangover cures to 2 of the 3 of you. To Doc, he gives nice coffee or tea or whatever Doc drinks. And Elliot comes by. And he goes, all right, so you guys ready to do the thing?
Yeah.
Let's go. Are you wearing that?
Oh, no.
Wearing that.
The fucking musical.
That's right. I knew she was excited.
Okay, let's do it. For fuck's sakes.
All right. And Jana, you get mail today.
Oh.
It's a handwritten love note from a fan written in her own menstrual blood.
Oh, no. That's
your girlfriend.
No, my
a little
girlfriend.
fucking creepy.
What I want to know, though, is how did she tell it was her menstrual blood?
Oh, the lady identified it on the thing. Oh, yeah.
Interesting.
Oh, yeah.
I have great fans.
Interesting.
See?
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. I fucking researched actual things that people have been sent. Yeah. So anyway, moving on. You guys head over to the casting call. you're there with Treelock, and the auditions are being held in something that looks a lot like rented office space. You guys get the weird, sick kind of trepidation thing when you get close to it, and dramatic music plays in your minds.
Of course, because it's full of actors.
Exactly. Exactly.
Kill them all.
That would be something. Within, there are basically two different rooms. There's the outer room that contains a whole lot of actors who are keeping a wary eye on each other, as well as a couple of Tonfa armed security guards. Jana, do you know what Tonfa are?
No.
They're the sticks that go along the arm, and then it has like the handle on this side.
Oh. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Cool. And I think the police in the Czech Republic actually use those. So
Yeah. They have them.
And then the inner room is where actors are brought in by an assistant and then escorted out again. It appears that it's moving steadily, but there are a lot of actors here. They even have a take a number dispenser thing, and faint piano music is heard intermittently from behind the door to the inner thing. And you can tell one of the guys who's waiting to try out is on a lot of drugs, because he keeps talking to some guy next to him and identifying him as Shirley, and the guy is just ignoring him.
I wish I was him.
Surely.
What do you guys want to do in here?
Act.
All right. Before you get called to the back room, some guy decides he wants to die. He's got hair that sticks up in the front like it's a spoiler, and he, for my car, and watery blue eyes. And everybody give me a luck roll. Tell me who gets the highest.
Uh-oh.
That'd be Chris.
God damn, Chris. Right. He comes on up to Doc Fulton and he goes, "You don't look like you can handle it. I'm a triple threat. You look like were you part of the catering company? Is that what's going on? You just lose your way?" Chris, give me an intimidation roll.
Got it.
He's got a couple of friends in the background. Everybody give me empathy rolls.
Got it.
No.
Jana's not sure, but the other two think that they're looking at this guy like, he did drive here with us, but if he was to die, would we be upset? I don't think so. And you're just staring at him, and he's like, "What are you looking at?" And he starts poking you, Chris.
Perhaps we should go out to the alley and discuss this.
The other two guys approach and go, it's one guy and one girl. The guy has hair like a helmet that looks like the kind of immovable hair that can survive a hurricane, and brown eyes. The girl has green highlights in her hair and a round face. The guy goes, "I'm sorry about him. We'll be happy to after the auditions if he doesn't get in. Would that be acceptable, sir?" Great. They arrange a discreet place. Like he writes it down on a piece of paper and hands it to you, making sure nobody else sees it for some reason. And he goes, "Is that okay?" And you're like, "Oh yeah, I know that place." And but it's under a bridge that's not that far away type deal. So just like trolls. No problem. So yeah, they take their friend away, who's like looking like, "Yes, at last I will be the victor." So no problem. And then the testing part comes. Your lives are fucking busy. You guys, all three of you, get taken to a different room. One of the personal assistants, you're beginning to get a good feel for who is the flunkies and who is the other guy, because the other guy's just sitting there doing the real intense look, like he's fucking waiting to find out if his name is called for an Oscar. But this is the kind of guy it will never be called for an Oscar. And the PA says, "Thank you for coming. We're going to run through a few different things. Dramatic reading followed by some song and dance. So everybody, first, give me a singing roll.
La, 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 la.
No.
La, 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 la.
Anybody make it?
Yeah.
No. Right. Everybody give me a dancing roll. Just tell me if you make it. If you fumble, then you do things like fall around, like, dance.
I make my dance.
Really? They smile and nod at each other.
I also make my dance.
Okay. Jana, did you make your dance?
No.
God damn it. All right. And now all of you give me an acting roll.
I do have acting.
Nice.
Make
Well,
my
it's also defeating empathy, so it's a good skill to have.
No.
Oh, no, wait. No, I did not. My bad.
Anybody make acting?
No.
Okay, so far we've got the two guys down as dancers. Now, everybody give me a talent roll. And yes, if you succeed, you can get a check in talent.
Nice.
No. I've fumbled, probably.
You're a no-talent hack who can't dance.
It
But
seems like that. Yeah.
you've come as a set with the other two, so guess what? You're a dancer now. And
But great bit of skinning though.
oh yeah. So no problem. You guys, you guys will be part of the dancing. They recommend that you work on your river dancing, as you will be in the background doing the river dance.
Yay.
Yeah. So
I am Irish.
yeah, this piece of shit will be filmed tomorrow. Your small part in it will be filmed tomorrow. So
Okay.
yeah. And the title of it is called North East Side Story. Right. Cut to.
Isn't the northeast side of where all the bloody robins have been taken care of?
Take a card. There's some weird synergy shit going on here, Matt. Cut to Under the Bridge. So basically, it's going to be a fight between this guy whose last name seems to be Parson, from what the other people are calling him, or they're calling him a bird.
Oh, hold on. Before we get there,
Okay.
if I call a car to come get us, it's one of the limos with the buttons, yes?
You're not sure.
I have a car come get us to take us there.
Right. It turns out to be the same lady that picked you up from the red carpet thing.
Mhm.
And you begin her stuff. Right. She has the divider currently down. She's perky and happy. And she's like, oh, isn't it a great day? Having no idea she is driving you to your potential death.
It's not bad. It'll be better soon. Are they the buttons here or no?
The buttons are here, but you're not sure what they do, as you've never pushed one.
I ask, what do these buttons do?
I had asked when I first started, but I was told to not worry about it and drive, sir.
All right.
But that's
I call
okay.
up Elliot and I ask him. Like, she can continue talking. I'm ignoring her.
All right. No problem. Yeah. Apparently she met somebody new, and she's got a new girlfriend and she seems pretty happy. She meanwhile tells you guys she met her because she enjoys beachcombing, and she met her because she's a windsurfer. The chauffeur is a windsurfer, and she met a beachcomber, and so she's very excited. And you guys, she stops talking. Right, and you call Elliot. Give me a luck roll to see if he's even around.
Yes.
Hello. Is this you? Who is
Yes.
this?
Yeah, this is James.
James.
The buttons in the car. James.
Yes, go ahead.
The buttons in the car, what do they do?
They do what they've always done. Same
Tell me,
thing.
what do they do?
Well, the one in the seat that Alex sits near is not what you normally get. He has his thing.
Oh, press it.
Right, give me a catch rolls, a bottle of whiskey goes making the same sound.
So they're just like the ones at the house with the.
Yeah, exactly. He says.
Ooh, I catch
Like
it.
3 buttons.
The demons.
Demon says he pushed it, didn't he? I love that guy.
I catch it and start drinking.
She got your fucking whiskey, Alex. He says, so how did the auditions go? I know that's why you're really calling me. How did it go? Did you get
It
a
looks
part?
like Alex and I are going to be doing dancing tomorrow.
Well, if you two are, then all of you are, because it's kind of a package deal. You know, we look out for our own.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll let them know tomorrow when we get there.
Oh, they know. They know. I'll call them now. I'll call them now. He begins dialing on the same phone you're talking on.
I'll talk to you. I hang up. I press the button.
Right. A sword pops out.
Okay. I'm going to try to do the spell to hide it.
Okay.
I'm going to burn a card on it too. So I can get a goddamn check in it. Oh.
If you fumble, you may run through the chauffeur driver.
So that's the first one. All right. So, yeah, I don't make it.
All right. Great. You say a couple times and nothing works. So you guys get to the close to the bridge, unless you wanted to drive over the fucking grass and on down there or whatever. She wasn't planning on it. She's happy to stop and wait for you.
That would be a great thing to do.
So the sword just pops out? Is it like...
Yeah, it actually fell from the ceiling. It's like, book. Yeah.
Is it like in a scabbard still at least? Or
yeah.
Excellent. I hide it on myself using conceal.
Great. No rolls yet for conceal.
Oh, okay.
If somebody looks for it, then you can make a roll. So, yeah.
All right. We get to the bridge and we get out.
Okay, no problem. Yeah, now give me the conceal roll as you walk from the limo down, because there are civilians around. Okay. What are you wearing?
Wait, there's people out here too? I thought we were going to somewhere that wouldn't have
people around. Take your card. You're right. You're fine. Yeah, it looks like you got a fucking sword stuffed up under your shirt. If you're wearing a trench coat, life would be better. But no worries.
I'm going to have to start wearing one.
There is a reason that the Highlanders often like trench coats, is my guess. Mm-hmm. So, yeah. Everybody's sitting there in trench coats and shit. Why is that man wearing a trench coat? Don't look at him.
I play an Insta-Pause, an Insta-Hero, and I'm playing a Happy Pie for everybody too.
Ah.
What's Happy Pie do?
Everybody gets a card.
Nice.
Okay. No problem. The guy is waiting for you. The other guys are close by, but they wait to see what you guys are going to do. There's plenty of room under the bridge. It's a pretty remote area, as advertised.
I just walk up to where they're at.
The other two guys back off to give you guys plenty of room. And the guy's like, this is going to be quick and easy for me.
Exactly. Bury your neck for me. I appreciate it.
What? You all talk, he says. And he doesn't have his hidden. He just pulls it out because, he's a C-lister. They're not that cool. So we now go into combat time. This guy does not rate dramatic combat. But villains are first, heroes are hindered. The scabbard won't come off. Maneuver is approved. The look on Chris's face. God damn it. Maneuver is approved. Right. He goes for the quick death lunge for you. Ha-ha, he says. He missed by a fucking mile, too. So if you want to get off the scabbard, that's an action and possibly a strength roll. Then I
drop that sword. I take my cane. I pull out the sword of that. I'm going to fast draw sword.
Oh.
Got it.
Woo!
And then I'm going to attack him. Got it.
Ah! He goes, ah!
7 points.
Okay. He looks as shocked as possible, right? He goes, what the fuck? And the other two guys are like, you see that shit? And next round, he looks rather fucking shocked. Heroes are first. Encouraging the other PCs is approved.
You can do it. Cut his fucking head off.
Jana?
Oh, yeah, do it quickly, please.
Right. Each of you take a card. She doesn't appear to be at all thrilled.
5 more points.
How many is that total?
12.
He falls into a kneeling position in front of you. He appears to be having trouble struggling to his feet. You think he's fucking ready. Next round. Oh, he has enough that he is just barely in it. Heroes are first. Lighting a fire is approved. He is nearly dead, but due to his regeneration,
Crit. 8 points.
he falls down on his side, and the other two guys look at each other like, what's he going to do now? He can't cut off a head with that sword. No, he can't.
I drop the cane sword. I pick up the other sword. I take it out of the scabbard, and I cut his head off.
Wait, you want his sword or your scabbarded one that's stuck?
I'll take his sword. Whatever sword.
I was going to say, it's right. It's perfectly good.
Fine.
So next round. Actually, no, next round you pick up his sword. The round after that, you can maybe lop off his head. Yeah?
Sure.
Right. That gives the R2 time to card whore. As wit is approved, he picks up the sword, and Jana says,
I'm not funny.
and Matt says, take a card, Jana. That's probably the funniest thing you said.
That was a close card.
Oh. And take a card. And right, next round, this is the head chopping off thing. Basically, Chris, why isn't this flipping? For a head chopping off, all you have to do is roll sword at plus 30 as he is not moving and hit. Otherwise, you just keep, oh my Christ.
At plus 30, I made it.
Oh, thank goodness. Right, and attack was approved, so take a card, Chris. Right, and now you get to find out what this whole quickening thing is. Right, it turns out to be 3 rounds of complete helplessness as lightning and the lightning is white and white fog rolls around you, and it's 3 rounds of complete helplessness followed by 12 rounds of you're at a negative 30 stunned. It is fucking forever. Okay. The other 2 guys golf clap in the background. You picked up 3% in talent. The other 2 are getting ready to leave, and then the guy stops. He looks back at you and goes, do you golf?
Of course.
I'll have my people contact your people.
Sounds good.
I actually have this written down. I had no idea Chris would be playing it. And they leave. Apparently they were not unhappy. But now there is a corpse laying there.
We call MCC.
Yeah.
Can I try to skin him first, just for training? Just a little piece of him, just to try it out, please, guys. Come on.
Sure. I mean, the body's going to get taken away anyway.
Yeah.
I searched the body. Might as well see what he has on him.
He's got like $30, some credit cards, shit like that. Jana, give me a skinning roll. Skinning starts at your learn.
Yeah, I will try.
That'd be fucking hilarious.
Nah.
Right, she carves on the body until the guys finally get there. They give her a look.
Fuck off.
Yes, ma'am.
We follow this one just in case it gets robbed. Oh, seriously.
We can just go with them now at this point.
It's true.
No,
I will sit with you.
No, that's fine. We got this. I'm sure we won't get right. It only happens at night, sir. We're fine.
Okay.
Thanks. Start the fucking truck. Okay. And they right. And is there anything else you guys are wanting to do until nighttime?
Nah, clean up, clean my sword, oil it, put it away nicely.
Clean my knife.
What's cleaning weapons?
No problem. Okay. So, same plan as before. Matt's laying in a body bag in the back, and Jana's up front, and Chris is following in a different car with he's sitting in back with the electronic
I want to
ship.
call the supervisor before they get here.
Okay. Hello?
Hi, I wanted to know about these robberies.
Who are you?
James.
I don't know.
I talked to you yesterday.
Oh, yes, sir.
So when these robberies of the product happened, they just took, when they took the product, they didn't take all the product. They just took certain products.
No.
They took it all, whatever was in the back. Okay.
That's right.
Okay. Thank you. That's what I wanted to know.
Are you going tonight?
Yes. Yes, we are.
Okay.
Thank you.
And cut to, they show up. These are different guys. And they were talking about some crazy lady with a knife. Oh, I'm glad we're not meeting her. And then they're happy to stick Jana up front with them because they don't know. Chris is in the back. Matt's in the body bag. They're happy. And right. Okay. Eventually, they get stopped. They did have to fix the guy's cable. Jana, they did share a pizza that they got in payment from the guy whose cable they fixed because he didn't have any money, but he had a fucking pizza, so they took it.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's all right. There's another corpse in the back, in addition to Alex Kinley's pretending to be corpse. But eventually, then you guys get stopped by SUV pulling out in front, and they're like, "Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go." They tell you, "Don't be afraid." One of them says, it just looks at him like, right? And then an SUV pulls in the back, and a bunch of guys with fucking. Jana, does your character know a lot about guns?
I know how to shoot them, but I don't have gun lore.
Okay. You think that these are all assault rifles that these guys have?
Mm-hmm.
And they basically doing the, stay in the van, don't move or somebody gets hurt. And then you hear the back door open. Chris, two guys with assault rifles are covering as another guy opens the van, and everybody's looking at you like, aha, somebody's in the van. Freeze, says one of the two guys.
I put my hands up.
Mm-hmm. Damn right. And then they go through this logistics dance where they have to get a couple more guys over so they can keep covering you and then have them move the bodies out. Just stay in the van. So they're all wearing balaclavas. Stay in the van. Nobody gets hurt.
Okay.
These fucking cable guys. Yeah, and tell them no more riding in the back of the van.
Okay, Logan, do they look professional or does it look like just robbers?
Give me an evidence analysis roll.
Got it.
You're thinking that they're fairly professional, but they're trying hard to act like they're not.
Okay.
So, right. They take the bodies. Alex, I need a willpower times 3. They're not too gentle, and you don't want to go oof.
Willpower times 3.
They'll give you a check on willpower if you can make it.
Oh, yeah.
It just shows them toss them, and it shows like fucking 10 foot, and it just, and you see him inside like doing his nails. That was uncomfortable. And Right, and then eventually they fuck off. So, yeah, the total there was 6 guys, just so you're aware.
Okay.
And they were wearing shitty bulletproof vest type things, the kind that, yeah, just not great.
Okay.
But fortunately for you, you installed trackers. Give me an electronics roll to see if they're working tonight, Chris.
Oh no.
Nope.
They drive off. The other guys are glad that they're going to be fine. Well, guess we should go away then.
Oh, let's see. I guess I could burn a pause on Matt. He might be worth at least one.
That's all right.
All right, hold on a second.
Sticky situations.
I may have a reroll now, but I have a reroll, so if you want it, I can trade it to you.
I'll do you here. I get you.
Actually,
I'll give you a plus 20 intimidate.
Cool.
There, take that. Toss the reroll so I can reroll, please. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Excellent. Also, just so you're aware, Chris, your electronics is working now?
Yeah, by half.
The only thing that's not really working is she can't hear you from the back of the van where she's up front with the drivers because there's not a window or anything because
I'll just call her then.
There you go. Take a card for quick thinking. Great. She's on the phone, left, right, and all that. By the way, I'm just being nice and assuming you guys recharge your phones because I don't want to go to that level. So they eventually take you guys outside of the city. It's kind of a mix between a home and a compound. You guys are not even within sight of them since you're fucking smart. You bought the best trackers and shit. So you're not in sight of them. And the drivers of this vehicle, fucking nervous, Jana. These guys are like, oh, we're going to get killed. Oh,
don't worry.
But it looks like somebody, by the way, they're willing to drop you off, but not stick around, Jana.
It's okay.
You could take their cars. Yeah, that's it. Take their cars. Yeah.
Don't worry about us. Yeah.
It looks like this home thing is far enough out that you could fire guns and maybe nobody will fucking notice. Maybe they will. It looks like somebody heard about a castle with parapets, battlements, crenellations and stuff and tried to recreate it poorly.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, you guys get there. No idea what's happening to Alex. Yeah. I'm just going to assume that you're staying there until you're sure you're alone, Alex.
Yeah, pretty much.
But yeah, no worries. Give me spot hidden rolls. You guys get out of the van. They are careful to drive away.
Got it.
Mellowly, even though they want to go really fast.
No.
No? Yeah, okay. Chris, you can see some cameras here and there. You can give me a security systems lower roll to try to.
Are they just cameras, or do they have like the weird thing next to them that has the infrared LED?
Security systems roll will tell you that as well.
Yeah.
These are laser cameras. They shoot out a blinding death ray if you irritate them.
Okay.
Maybe. Yeah.
I try to avoid the camera arcs. I'm assuming they're not moving. They're just stationary.
They are not moving, but that was part of your security systems role is figuring out where to go to avoid them.
Oh, okay.
Instead, both you and Jana, since you aren't sure where all the arcs are, you're trying to avoid the more obvious ones, but there may be some overlap. Instead, both of you can give me a stealth roll, and lower is definitely better as you are working on getting in.
Like quarter. No, not quarter.
Yeah,
Less
I
than
made
half.
it. Yeah, mine is also good.
Yes, it was. Okay, great. You guys ninja the fuck in. You get through the guards and stuff, but you're not sure where to go. It's a compound. There's like doors and fucking guard patrols.
Okay, so there's patrols.
Yeah, not like two guys wander. They go in pairs type thing. It's not like, you know, they've got fucking jeeps of people driving around and shit. But
when we get to the other side, I guess we'll hop the fence.
Oh no, you guys are inside the compound with those kind of stealth rolls. You fucking yeah. It wasn't actually that hard, but you do see the first door that has security. It appears like your guess is it's like one of those open doors go downstairs type thing, and it's got a number pad.
Okay.
Nobody can defeat a number pad.